Do you know what's terribly disheartening? The fact that 80% of people aren't actually going to read your content. There's actually a really good chance that you've spent a lot of good time writing a blog or article or page, and people are actually skimming it, not reading it, and skipping lots of things. Here are some tips on what to avoid so that your content actually gets read. Things to avoid: long, chunky paragraphs. They hurt the eyes. They look like work. You want to skip big blocks of text, so you will. So try to break up your paragraphs to really short. You can even have one sentence paragraphs. Also avoid big, complicated words and sentences. People are lazy readers. It is beautiful to read a piece of poetry that has lots of wordplay, metaphors, literary techniques in it. But try to stay away from that when you're especially writing content writing or any sales writing. People read at a 4th grade level. So do yourself a favor, take your content and run it through a content grader to see what level your writing's at. More than likely, you're going to be at way too high of a level. Here's some things you can do instead. Like I already said, break up the paragraphs so that they're easy to read. People will be happy to jump right in and read them. Break up your text with images, headlines, bulleted lists, numbered lists, things like block quotes where you pull out a quote and you make it bigger, and shapes. This will help make the piece more digestible, keep it interesting. People are visual readers and lazy when they're going through a piece like that. One more thing, avoid jargon at all costs. There's nothing worse than getting to a word and being like, what does this mean? You're just going to keep going, reading, and forget about it. If you want things to stick, and even if you're talking to people in your industry, avoid jargon. These tips will ensure that your content gets read, especially if you spent so much time working on it and you've done a really good job. We want it to get read.